safe so they can be played on another day. Rob's Arcade.
Welcome back to Rob's Arcade. Welcome back to the 90s. Welcome back to New Game Friday Retro Edition. I'm your host, Robert French. I want to thank all you guys for hanging out. Special shout out to all my Arcadettes, all my subscribers out there. If you're not a subscriber, man, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Now, like I said, if you're a first time here, or whether you are a returning viewer, whether you're an Arcadet or somebody who needs to hit that subscribe button, just go ahead and tell you a little bit about New Game Friday. This is actually going to be a little bit more mellow than some of my videos I've been posting as of late. The last few have probably been a little intense. Diving a little bit deeper into my personal life with I don't know, my last 2 or 3 videos, and they're a little heavy. Sorry if anybody's been worried, any of you guys who've been keeping up with me, if I've kind of freaked you out at all. I'm in a better place right now mentally. I feel like everything's okay. I don't want you guys to be freaking out. Not really quite certain what tomorrow may bring with a lot of what's going on in my personal life, but we'll take care of that as that happens. I'll keep you updated with that as that unfolds. But I wanted to, keep up with New Game Friday. Wanted to keep this going. This is, if like I said, you guys have been keeping up with New Game Friday. I've been doing a 4-part series looking at the video games that came out on the SEGA CD, classic CD that came with the system. And it was like 4 Sega Genesis games, that we've taken a look at all of them, and now we're going to look at my favorite, and the last one in this 4th installment of this little thing I've been doing here. And I promised you guys I was going to do a 4-part piece on this, and here we go. We're going to do part 4, and the 4th part is we're saving the best for last. My favorite. Which was Streets of Rage. Growing up as a kid, this was like the game. I don't know how often I played this title. Alright, actually I'm gotta be quiet. This is the best part of the game right here. This breakdown. Right? So good. Got a little funky right there. Excuse me, we got the lineup. I always thought this would make a great television series or a movie series. Excuse me. But yeah, this was the title growing up. My friend who lived in the neighborhood with me, Anthony, just right up the street, would come over on Saturday mornings at like 9, 10 o'clock, and we would grind this game out all day long, playing 2-player, for hours and hours. It takes a few rounds to get to the end. You're not gonna just run through this game in one shot. So, you know, we'd run through it, get to level 6 or 7, and die out. Axel's always been my homeboy. Now this was, like I said, one of my favorites growing up, and when I got the Sega CD, I already had the cart. I had the Sega Genesis cart growing up, and when I got the Sega CD, it also came with a Streets of Rage. Like I said, it was on the Sega Genesis Classic CD, video game CD. It came with columns, Shinobi title. Oh no, I punched in the face. Golden Axe, which is very similar to this game as well. Golden Axe is the medieval version of Streets of Rage. But it was, even though I had the cart, I think I like playing the CD more. I think, you know, it's like the colors and the graphics were a little sharper, which, you know, it makes sense. When this came out, this was on a 16-bit cart. And then a few years later, they came out with the Sega CD. And I remember when they did remastered, or I don't know if they like really remastered, but when they brought Mortal Kombat to Sega CD, it looked more like the arcade version of the game rather than the home console version, if you will. Punk. But this is just like your typical, you know, side scroller, beat 'em up. You know, it takes a lot from some of its predecessors, like Double Dragon and Two Rude Dudes, and you know, put it on that 16-bit format, and the controls are extremely smooth. It's a fun one-player, you know, button smashing game, but as a two-player game, it takes on a whole new twist. As you get to the end, and you do face Mr. Big, the boss man, you get faced with like a choice, like, you know, depending on what your choices are, like whether you join him or not, depends on how the game ends. And I think it has like one of those games where it's like a multiple ending. You know, it's like one of the first times I kind of played something like that growing up, where like, you know, if both of you decide not, oh, I should have grabbed that then. If both of you decide not to join him, I think you have to go back and like refight a few levels. But if like one decides to join the bad guy, oh, you son of a, and the other one decides not to, they have to fight, I think is what happens. So it gives you like these cool options, and then, you know, it's any game that's two players just more fun with two players. I think I've mentioned this in some of my other videos. My friend Anthony used to, like I said, come over. Once I got the CD version of the game, he got upset a little bit because I would always want to play that. Like, I couldn't just pop the card in, you know? So you got to cut on the Sega, you got to cut on the Sega CD, open the tray, put the game disc in, let it load, right? Then once it loads, you have to go to, you know, like your menu screen and select the game and all of that. I think even like when you put the game in, I think sometimes you have to select like whether or not you want to do game mode or like CD mode, or like what mode were you trying to activate with the console. Then you get to the, or what game do you want to play? And I just remember my friend Anthony's like, dude, just put the card in and press power. I'm like, no, it looks better, plays better. Sega CD. It was also too, because I liked it was cool. I'm getting excited. I had like 2 copies of the game, and that was something that, oh, the bad guys are so cool. Pine Pot. Go for some Pine Pot right about now. Do you hear that? Like, I broke his boomerang. And then of course, it's square on this, but back in the day, you press the A button and you get your backup rolls in. Say less. But I remember being excited because like I had two versions of this game, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. It's like nowadays, like I've had like multiple copies of Star Wars and like different comic books, you know, various. Oh shoot, I had my finger on the wrong button. Like various copies of comic books or what have you. But yeah, being like 12, 13, whatever, 14 years old, and being like, yeah, I've got two copies of this game. It was, I don't know, it was cool. I liked it. Found something about that very exciting. Like if I had both of those today, I would probably take the case for the Sega CD's Classic, post it in a picture next to the 16-bit cart case, side by side, and maybe in front of a TV with the game playing in the background, and post it on Instagram. Like if that's what we had back then, that's probably what I would have done, because I was like proud, you know, like I was proud to have two copies of not just any game, but like one of my favorites, you know, one of those games. Like I said, my buddy would get up super early on Saturday, and we would just grind this thing out, you know. We wouldn't really do that with like Sonic or like a whole lot of other games, but dang, I could really use that backup that I wasted. Almost got it. Oh man, come on, I don't want to waste it. Oh well, screw that. Come, help me! We got your back, Jack. I'm like surrounded, man. It's just too much. It's too much, guys. It's too much. Thank you. I can't pick it up. It's too far over. Go, go. Great sound effects. The weapons, of course, we love too. The pipe, the baseball bat. And I think there was nothing really like overcomplicated to this game. It was nothing like just a, you know, button smashing, beat 'em up adventure. They recently released part 4. They did sequels to this game, updating the mechanics, the graphics, and the characters each time they did. And the first 3 came out pretty much within, you know, a few years of each other, like, you know, probably over a time span of like 2 or 3 years, we got 3 different Streets of Rage games. And then, you know, 30 years go by almost before we get a follow-up. But it was one of those things that was absolutely worth the wait, and it was really well done. And there's not any game in the franchise I think I don't like. I don't know if I like 2 and 3 as much as I do like the original. I do enjoy them. I feel like each time the games came out too, like the characters got bigger, and it became more of like a Final Fight, Street Fighter kind of element to it, which isn't bad, but it just kind of changed, I think, the feel for the original game. The classic. Alright. Let's get this guy in here. But the fourth one, to me, brought it back to its roots. And I've done some videos on that game as well. But that's just a really, really well-developed game. It's got some cool stuff where you can actually play like the old version, like, you know, the game in the old version like this right here. Oh my gosh, he's still alive? Come on. This dude's... Oh. I'm probably only gonna... excuse me. Probably only gonna do one video on this game, just because I haven't got much sleep. I gotta work tomorrow. I think I still want to take a shower. And so I don't want to spend all night on this. And I think after about 25 minutes or so of playing this game, you kind of get the idea of what this is all about. You got these cool locales. We're down here in Florida here, it looks like, with this one. You got palm trees. Or it could be maybe the West Coast. It is raining, which makes me think that it is Florida. It rains for a second, then stops. That sounds like Florida weather. So I don't know, like when I was, like I said, 12, 13 years old, this is what I jammed out to on the weekends and stuff. I don't know what games out there kind of carry you guys. I know Fortnite, you're just gonna toss me around like a little bitch. I know Fortnite's really big with a lot of guests. I like to play it myself. So I know a lot of kids play Fortnite. But I'm kind of interested if like there's, you know, any games from maybe when you were 13, 14. I know Mortal Kombat was another big one. But that got you through the weekends with your friends. You know, maybe buddies crashing over Saturday night, grabbing some pizza and playing some games. So I don't know if there's anything you guys can think of that, you know, sticks out in your head. This was definitely that game for me and my buddy. It's crazy to think, like, you know, we hated, you know, getting up early and, you know, going to school, or, you know, having to get up early on a Saturday and do yard work or whatever. But it was like, dude, you know, are you coming over tomorrow to play Streets of Rage all day? And it's like, yeah, he's up at 7 o'clock in the morning so he can get breakfast and a shower and walk down to my house and be on the sticks by like 9 o'clock in the morning. A lot of the characters are actually very similar. I mentioned Double Dragon earlier to Double Dragon. Like I said, the concept is almost exactly the same. I think instead of two brothers, you got a group of friends, these rookie cops. Beating them up through the mean streets of Rage, if that makes any sense. The mean streets of Rage. Yeah, I think this would make a great action movie. I don't know if there's really enough story to do like a Netflix ongoing series or something like that, but definitely like a Netflix or original Prime movie or something like that. I'll maybe use it on you guys. My special. So no matter where you go, the dude's right there. Streets of New York. All the way back down to Florida. Let's try to maybe fantasy cast this movie. Like, who would play Axel? Alex and Blade. Probably have to get like new faces. Actually, I could see Chris Evans would make a good Axel. We've been so used to seeing him in his Captain America good boy role. You know, tough guy Axel could be a little fun. A bit more like his character in Scott Pilgrim, maybe. Then for Blade, or Blaze. Is it Blaze? Blade? I can't remember. I can't think straight out. I'm sorry. Like I said, it's been a long couple of days. Let's see, the girl. Who would play the girl? The female lead. Oh, maybe, what's her name? Wonder Woman herself, Gail Galot. I was like the wrestler. Oh, dude, you're gonna get smacked in the face. Get away from me, you little crap. There we go. Oh, you stupid son of... There we go. Stay right there. Hold that pose. Oh, he did hold that pose. Yeah, Gail Gadot. That would shoot. I think like a good female lead. She's got that fighting training. Now let's see for the other guy. Oh, Michael B. Jordan, all the way. Well, there you go. That's pretty good cast. Captain America, the Warmonger, and Wonder Woman. And then just for giggles, like the bad guy would have to be somebody like The Rock, maybe. Get some other maybe pro wrestlers to play some of the bad guy bosses, since they're all like super huge. Yeah, I can totally see that. Always thought the dudes in the like the green jackets looked like Ninja Turtles growing up. Like later on you'll see them in different color jackets, but when they're in the green, they just look like, excuse me, Ninja Turtles. Had some Taco Bell. Oh! SR4 telling me, oh no, don't fall in the hole, dude. Hey! Oh, there we go. Oh, dang it. I should have used the secret power. Dude, stop punching me in the face. God, freaking annoying. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. See, now, like, now we're back. Now, where are we? Now that could be like LA, maybe, or maybe that's back, we're back in New York. All right, that's what I was talking about. Like these guys right here, like they don't look like Ninja Turtles when they're purple. Oh, that was not right. Alright guys, well thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed this final piece, like I said, and just look at the retro SEGA CD Classics edition version, whatever, of this this New Game Friday. Look for more New Game Fridays coming up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of those, as well as, you know, more videos about my own well-being and there we go, the Ninja Turtle dudes. Oh no. Comic books and all that jazz. So you don't want to miss any videos. Coming up, make sure you leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Give me thumbs up, thumbs down. And go ahead and share this if you want to. Get some more people in here. Look at that first, baby. What you want? What you want? Oh. Maybe like I said, share the video, get some more people in here. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the rest of your weekend. It's Friday night. Like I said, hopefully you guys are having a good time. You've had a good week. And everything's, you know, going great with you guys. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. I'll be working tomorrow and Sunday, but, you know, I'll be, like I said, keeping up with you guys, just letting you know how I'm doing in general. I want to give a big shout out to my friend Bobby. Got over his place tonight, hung out for a little while, kind of cleared my head up. Got myself, I feel like, just in a better space mentally. So looking forward to getting into this weekend and, you know, talking to you guys a little bit more. And, you know, it's just never goodbye. It's only to be continued. And until next time, guys, don't spend that quarter anywhere else. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you soon. Take care. Oh, it's Adam, not Alex. Michael B. Jordan. Blaze. Gail Godot. Alex Stone. Chris Evans. They are Streets of